Welcome. In this video, I would like to say a few things about a game called Blade and Soul. First things first, as you may notice in this video, this game does not support English language. You can play this game in Korean, Taiwan, Japanese and Chinese only. Not only you have to download and apply package that will change key content to English language, you also can get banned for using it or speaking or writing in English in-game. Not only this alone makes game barely playable, but the ping from Asian servers will make your hair fall off too. Also, making an account in Japanese isn't the easiest thing in the world. Of course, there are some unofficial servers out there, for example unofficial Russian servers, but there is a slight problem with patches as they will get them much later after official release. And of course you can find plenty installation guides on internet in English, so that might be a bit of a problem, but you can do it if you want so badly. I recommend downloading Japanese version as it does not have any kind of censorship for cleavage, for example, but Chinese and Taiwanese have this kind of protection. I guess races, classes and character creation. At the start of the game, if you got the game running and going, you will be greeted by 3 slots. These slots, as we know from others MMO, are for characters. Now this is where the fun begins. You can choose from 4 different races and 5 classes, but beware, not every class is available for every race. After you choose your race and classes, you will be greeted by character creation screen. Character creation is really good, as you can make the character really good looking or absolute abomination. The game lets you play with almost everything, for example pupils, their color and background color of your eyes. Yes, your eyes do not have to be white only anymore. You're welcome. Game mechanics. For me personally, the combat mechanics are somehow clunky and movement is really sluggish. Input delay for attacks is barely visible, but for hardcore players it might be a pain sometimes. The skills are easy to understand, yes, even in Japanese, and fighting is kind of fun, but if you expect some combo-based MMO, keep looking, because this is not it. I may be wrong, but it totally does not feel fast-paced in any way. But let's move on. Graphics. Graphics in this game is totally gorgeous, that is if your computer can handle it. My computer is a beast and I can barely get out 60 FPS, so there goes optimization. Thank God the game will let you tinkle with most of the options in options menu, so even if you do not have the best computing power, the game will be still playable and ship up playable. But playing this game with everything set to highest must be quite an experience. The game feels alive. Simply amazing job, Asian community. I wasn't totally fair when I was saying you could get banned for speaking English in chat. You can get banned if players report you and you have foreign IP. This might happen if you will speak English only. On internet and /your forums you can find the basic phrases to kind of blend in. Also, you can't play this game solo only, so prepare your dictionaries because you are going to write in Japanese. Final verdict. It took me literally 2 days to install this game and set up everything. If you're asking why, then because it will download the game from official servers from Japanese. That means your internet won't go full speed onward. The game itself has about 20 gigabytes, and for me at least it went by 500 kilobytes per second, so yeah. Not to mention registering on official web pages and the insane amount of security functions in game. But if you get into the game finally, though the game could reward me for my hard work. Well, it did not. It is ordinary MMO like any out there, with some minor new mechanics like gliding and sprinting, except there is a bunch of people that won't talk in English with you, and story you can't understand, and quest you can't understand too. So no, this game is totally not worth my time now. If it would be released in English with EU or USA servers, it would be a different thing, as the game itself is not bad. It is not just good enough to be worth playing in language you can't understand. But do as you please.